The universe as we know it is no more. Gone, swallowed by the abyss of time. The old heavens and the old earth have vanished. Their imperfections, their sorrows, their pain, erased. The sea, once a symbol of chaos and separation, exists no longer. Its depths, once teeming with life and mystery, have evaporated into the ether. Silence reigns where once there were crashing waves and howling winds. This is the end of all things, the end of our struggles and our triumphs, the end of our hopes and our fears. Out of the void, a new light dawns, a light of unimaginable brilliance, of pure, unadulterated joy, a light that heralds the coming of a new era. This is the dawn of a new creation, a new heaven and a new earth, a realm of unimaginable beauty, unmarred by sin or sorrow, a place where death has no dominion and life reigns supreme. The air is fresh, sweet with the scent of 1,000 flowers. The sky shimmers with an ethereal glow, a tapestry of colors never before seen by human eyes. This is the promise, whispered through the ages, finally fulfilled. For millennia, mankind has yearned for a world free from suffering, a world where peace and love prevail, a world where every tear is wiped away and every heart finds its true home. That world is here, the promise is kept. This is the culmination of history, the fulfillment of every dream, every longing of the human heart. This is Eden restored, paradise regained. This is the new beginning, the dawn of eternity, and it is glorious. Look, there in the distance, what is that? It shimmers, a beacon of golden light against the tapestry of the new heavens. It's descending. Slowly, gracefully, it descends from the heavens above. This is no ordinary city. This is the New Jerusalem, the holy city, the dwelling place of God himself, forged in the fires of divine love, crafted with unimaginable artistry. This is a city unlike any other. Walls of jasper, clear as crystal, shimmer and dance with an inner light. Towers of pearl reaching for the heavens reflect the glory of the divine. And the streets paved with gold so pure it's like transparent glass, shimmer and gleam underfoot. This is the city of God, prepared for his people, a testament to his eternal love and boundless grace. This is the New Jerusalem. Every detail meticulously crafted, every stone perfectly placed. This city is not just built, it is adorned as a bride for her husband, radiant, breathtaking, perfect in every way. This is no cold, sterile metropolis. This is a city alive with light, with warmth, with the very presence of God himself. This is a city designed for love, for joy, for eternal fellowship. And the gates, 12 gates of pearl, each one a single flawless gem, stand open wide, an invitation, a welcoming embrace to all who would enter. No need for walls or guards here, only peace reigns within these walls. This is the city of our God, prepared for his beloved, a place of eternal celebration, eternal joy, eternal love. Night falls, but darkness is banished, for in this city there is no need for sun or moon. The glory of God himself illuminates every corner, every street, every heart. The Lamb is its light, a light that never fades, a love that never ends. Imagine a city bathed in the warm glow of eternal sunshine, yet more radiant, more pure, more beautiful than any earthly light could ever be. This is the New Jerusalem, a symphony of light and love, and through the streets, people from every nation, every tribe, every tongue walk hand in hand, the saved, the redeemed, the children of God, united in their love for him and for one another. This is the promise fulfilled, the dream realized, the hope of humanity made manifest. This is the New Jerusalem, and it is glorious. Listen, can you hear it? A sound like thunder, yet more melodic, a voice that shakes the very foundations of this new world, yet speaks with a love that calms the soul. It is the voice of God himself, echoing from the highest heaven. Behold, the voice booms, resonating with power and authority. The tabernacle of God is with men. This is no longer a distant dream, a hope for a future age. God himself has come down to dwell among his people. to share in their joys, to comfort them in their sorrows. He is here, no longer separated by sin, no longer distant observers of his glory. Humanity is now united with its Creator. He will dwell with them and they shall be his people. Imagine the intimacy, the unimaginable privilege of living in the very presence of the Almighty. And God himself shall be with them and be their God. This is the promise, the covenant, the eternal bond between Creator and creation, sealed in this moment of divine communion. But what of the pain of the old world, the heartaches, the sorrows, the losses that marked our mortal lives? God has not forgotten them. He sees them, each one, and he offers a comfort beyond measure. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. The voice continues, soft now, a whisper of tenderness that reaches into the depths of every soul. No more weeping, no more mourning, no more pain. The former things are passed away, gone, vanished, like shadows disappearing in the morning light. Imagine a world without hospitals, without funerals, without the constant sting of loss and grief. This is the promise of the new heavens and the new earth, a world where death has lost its sting, where sorrow has no place, where every tear is replaced by a song of joy. This is the healing balm of God's love, the ultimate restoration, the triumph of hope over despair. This is the promise fulfilled, the dawn of an eternity free from tears. And he who sits upon the throne, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, speaks again. His voice thunders with power, yet resonates with a love that knows no bounds. Behold, he proclaims, I make all things new. This is not just a renovation, a patching up of what was broken. This is a complete and utter transformation, a new creation born from the ashes of the old, infused with the very lifeblood of God himself. Everything from the smallest blade of grass to the highest tower of the New Jerusalem is imbued with this newness, this breathtaking perfection. And to John, the beloved disciple, the keeper of the keys, comes a divine command. Write, the voice instructs, for these words are true and faithful. These are not empty promises, not fleeting dreams, but the very word of God, eternal, unchanging, absolute. This is the assurance, the rock upon which our faith is built, the promise of a new heaven and a new earth, a world made new by the love of God. This is the future that awaits us, a future of unimaginable glory, a future we can embrace with open hearts and unshakable hope. And what of the foundations of this glorious city? Upon what unshakable bedrock does this New Jerusalem stand? Look closer and you will see, for this city is built not on sand, but on the very rock of faith itself. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, John tells us, his voice filled with awe, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Peter, James, John, the names etched in gold, a permanent reminder of those who first carried the message of hope to a world lost in darkness. These were ordinary men chosen by Christ to spread his message of love and redemption. They faced persecution, endured hardship, yet their faith never wavered. And now, their names are forever enshrined in the very fabric of the New Jerusalem, a testament to the power of faith to overcome even death itself. This is the legacy of the apostles, a legacy not of earthly power or glory, but of unwavering faith in the face of adversity. Their names, forever etched in the foundations of this holy city, serve as a beacon of hope for all who follow in their footsteps. And what of the gates? 12 gates, John tells us, each one fashioned from a single perfect pearl. Imagine the size, the luster, the breathtaking beauty of such a sight. But these gates are not merely decorative, they are portals of hope, thresholds of grace, open to all who would seek refuge within the city's walls. And at the gates 12 angels, John continues, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. The ancient tribes, scattered and divided in the old world, are now reunited in the new. Their names, inscribed above the gates, a symbol of God's enduring love for his chosen people. These gates, guarded by heavenly hosts, are never shut. There is no fear, no danger within the walls of the New Jerusalem. Only peace, only joy, only the eternal embrace of God's love. This is the promise of the open gates, a promise of welcome, of acceptance, of a love that knows no bounds. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, there is a place for you within the walls of this glorious city. And now, a curious sight, an angel holding a golden reed approaches the city. This is no ordinary measuring stick. This is an instrument of divine precision used to measure not just dimensions, but the very perfection of God's creation. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, John recounts, his voice filled with wonder, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. Every detail, every angle, every aspect of the New Jerusalem conforms to a divine blueprint, a testament to the order and harmony at the heart of God's creation. And the city lieth foursquare, John tells us, and the length is as large as the breadth, 12,000 furlongs in every direction. A city of unimaginable size, yet perfectly proportioned, perfectly balanced, a testament to the symmetry and beauty of God's design. These measurements, so precise, so vast, speak not just to the physical dimensions of the city, but to the boundless nature of God's love, a love that encompasses all creation, a love that knows no limits. In this city of wonders, there is no creeping dusk, no slow descent into the chill of night. Here, in the New Jerusalem, it is always day. The very air vibrates with a light unseen on earth. A light that emanates not from the heavens above, but from within the city itself. Remember the fear of the dark? The unknown that lurked beyond the flickering flames of the hearth? Those fears are banished here. For in the New Jerusalem, darkness has no dominion. The light of God's presence, pure and unending, chases away every shadow, every doubt, every fear. This is a city where hearts are never troubled, where souls find eternal rest. Imagine, if you will, the laughter of children playing in fields forever green, their games never interrupted by the setting sun. Picture families gathered in eternal fellowship, their faces aglow with the light of love that knows no end. This is the promise of the eternal day, a day that knows no end, a day where joy reigns supreme. This constant, gentle light does not scorch or blind, it nurtures, it heals. It reveals the true beauty of all it touches. This is the light of God's love, a love that casts out all fear, a love that endures forevermore. But from where does this wondrous light originate? What celestial sun could possibly illuminate a city of such immense size, a city that stretches beyond the farthest reaches of our imagination? John, our guide in this wondrous realm, provides the answer, and the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, he writes, his words filled with awe. For the source of this light is not of this world. It is not a distant star nor a flickering flame. It is something far more profound, far more glorious, for the glory of God did lighten it, John continues, his voice hushed with reverence, and the Lamb is the light thereof. The Lamb, the very embodiment of God's love, sacrificed for our redemption, now stands triumphant, a beacon of hope, a source of eternal light. This is no harsh, unforgiving glare. It is a gentle, all-encompassing radiance that bathes the city in warmth and peace. It is the light of forgiveness, the light of healing, the light of love that knows no bounds, and it shines upon all who enter the city's gates, a constant reminder of God's unending mercy. Imagine a world without shadows, without the need for lamps or torches, a world where the very air shimmers with an inner luminescence, a world where the divine is not hidden but revealed in all its glory. This is the New Jerusalem, a city that needs no sun, for it is lit from within by the very presence of God. The streets, paved with gold, now gleam with an inner fire, reflecting the light of the Lamb in 1,000 shimmering facets. The walls, crafted from jasper, glow with a brilliance that rivals the stars, and the people bathed in this eternal light radiate a joy, a peace, a love that knows no earthly comparison. This is a city that defies our earthly understanding of time and space, a city where the limitations of the physical world fall away, revealing the eternal truths that lie beyond. It is a city of perpetual day, a city where sorrow and darkness have no place, a city where the very air hums with the music of eternity. This is the New Jerusalem, the city of God, illuminated by the Lamb, a testament to the boundless love that created it, and a beacon of hope for all who seek its eternal embrace. And now, witness a spectacle of unimaginable grandeur. From the north, the south, the east, and the west they come. A river of humanity flowing towards the radiant heart of the New Jerusalem, a tapestry of faces, a symphony of languages, a kaleidoscope of cultures, all drawn together by a single, irresistible force. Gone are the divisions, the conflicts, the misunderstandings that once separated them. The old borders, the old prejudices, the old hatreds, all washed away by the cleansing tide of God's love. Here in this city of light they find unity. Here they discover the true meaning of brotherhood, the profound joy of belonging. Imagine, if you will, the Inuit hunter walking alongside the African farmer, the European scholar sharing a laugh with the Asian artisan, the kings and queens of old laying down their crowns beside the humblest peasant. This is the promise of the New Jerusalem, a city where every tribe, every tongue, every nation finds its true home. This is the fulfillment of God's ancient promise to gather his people from every corner of the earth, to unite them under his banner of love. This is the dawning of a new era, an era of peace, of harmony, of true and lasting unity. And as they enter the city, these pilgrims from countless lands bring with them the riches of their cultures, the treasures of their hearts, not gold or precious stones, for those are but trinkets in this realm of eternal glory. No, they bring something far more precious, far more meaningful. The musician brings his songs, melodies that echo the music of the spheres. The storyteller brings his tales, sagas of courage, of love, of the enduring human spirit. The artist brings his creations, paintings that capture the breathtaking beauty of the new creation, sculptures that reflect the divine light that shines within every soul. These are the treasures of the nations, offerings of love and gratitude laid at the feet of the Almighty. And in this act of giving, they discover a joy, a fulfillment unknown in the old world. For in giving of themselves, in sharing the best of who they are, they experience the true meaning of abundance, the overflowing bounty of God's grace. This is the promise of the New Jerusalem, a city where every gift is valued, where every talent finds its perfect expression, where the human spirit soars to unimaginable heights. This is a city where we are not defined by what we have, but by what we give. A city where true wealth is measured in love, in joy, in the boundless creativity of the human heart. And through it all, the gates of the New Jerusalem stand open wide like the arms of a loving parent welcoming home a long-lost child. There are no guards at these gates, no stern sentinels demanding passports or scrutinizing documents. For here, in this city of grace, all are welcome. The gates never close, there is no need. For in this city of eternal day, fear has no place. The old anxieties, the worries that plagued our earthly existence are left behind at the threshold. Here within these walls there is only peace, only security, only the unshakable certainty of God's love. Imagine, if you will, the weary traveler finally reaching his journey's end, the refugee finding sanctuary from a world torn by conflict, the lost soul finally coming home after a lifetime of wandering. This is the promise of the open gates, a promise of refuge, of acceptance, of a love that knows no bounds. These open gates are a symbol of God's boundless mercy, a testament to his desire to welcome all into his embrace. They are a constant reminder that no matter how far we may stray, no matter how lost we may feel, there is always a place for us in the heart of God. And in that realization, in that moment of homecoming, we discover the true meaning of grace, the overwhelming power of a love that conquers all. But this city of light, this haven of peace, is not for everyone. There is a condition, you see, a single requirement for entry into this eternal paradise. A name, your name, written in a book. Not just any book, mind you. The Lamb's Book of Life. This book, ancient and eternal, holds the names of all who have chosen to follow the Lamb, to walk in his light, to accept his sacrifice as their own. Their names, inscribed in letters of fire, a testament to their faith, their love, their unwavering devotion. And those whose names are not found within its pages, those who have chosen darkness over light, hatred over love, self over sacrifice, they will find no solace within these walls. For the New Jerusalem is a city of purity, a place of holiness where nothing defiled can ever enter. This is the final judgment, the ultimate separation, the wheat from the chaff, the sheep from the goats. And in that moment when all is revealed, only one thing will truly matter. Your name, is it written in the Lamb's Book of Life?